Hey guys, Dusty here. Today I'm going to be reviewing my new triathlon race shoe, the new Asics Gel Noosa Tri 12. So this is a shoe that's been around for quite a while, even though there's a break between the 11 and the 12. And this is a shoe that I've personally always wanted, but all of the previous versions, especially quite a bit before the Noosa Tri 11, they were all pretty bulky and they all had mild stability, which I didn't need at the time. And they've changed that. The shoe is a lot lighter than previous versions and there's no stability. It's a totally neutral platform for the first time ever in the Noosa Tri series. Now with that being said, this shoe mirrors the DS Trainer. It's essentially the same exact shoe. However, the DS Trainer does have mild stability. So for those of you that pronate and need a little bit of extra support, the DS Trainer is going to offer that. You can see the outsoles are the exact same on both shoes. Both shoes use Flake foam, which is Asics premium foam. And then we get into some of the differences that make the Noosa Tri a little bit more triathlete friendly than the DS Trainer. First of all, you have the mesh. The mesh is really nice and breathable, really opened up in the Noosa Tri 12. So you shouldn't have any issues wearing this shoe sockless. My first run in it was 12K. And it felt great. I had 0 hot spots when I got home, no blisters. And then a couple other features for triathletes. It does come with these elastic laces. It also comes with normal laces, so if you're not a triathlete and just want to use this as a training shoe or don't want elastic laces, then you can swap them out for the normal ones as well. And one thing I should mention about these laces, which I've heard from quite a few other people too, is right out of the box you're going to have to really work on loosening these elastic laces. They come way too tight out of the box, and just having them on my feet for 30 seconds made my feet hurt quite a bit. So you'll really have to loosen these up to get them to the point where you can slide them on all the time and actually have your foot be comfy and not lose feeling. And then you have a hole in the tongue to help with quick transitions, as well as a pull tab on the back. The Noosa Tri 12 has an 8mm drop, and my men's size 9 weighs in at 8.6 ounces. So there is a gel pod in the heel for you heel strikers, as well as some really high abrasion rubber, so you're going to get lots of life out of the outsole. And then there is flake foam throughout the rest of the shoe. I really like the outsole on both the DS Trainer and the Noosa Tri, because, well, they're the same, but it is really grippy as well. As far as fit, they fit true to size. I'm usually a men's size 9, and I'm a men's size 9 in this shoe. There aren't extra widths available though, so in women's you're going to have a standard B width, and in men's you're going to have a standard D width. So if you are a woman and the shoe's a little bit too narrow, I recommend just going into a men's size. And like all the other Noosas that have came out in the past, there's always wild colors. The one that I have is actually one of the more subdued colors. Here are some of the other ones I'll put up on the screen. Now as far as feel, I really like how this shoe feels. I also really like how the DS Trainer feels, so it's no surprise that I like this one. The biggest difference when you put the two shoes on is the DS Trainer's a little bit more firm because it has that mild stability built in. But with that being said, this shoe is quite responsive. It's not as responsive as some of my lighter, pure racing flats that I would use for a 5K and a 10K, but those shoes I also wouldn't use in a triathlon. And then as far as cushioning goes, it's kind of in the middle. It's certainly not too firm, it's certainly not too soft, which is usually what I like depending on what the shoe's purpose is. And lastly, this is a shoe I would use from a sprint triathlon all the way up to a full Ironman. I'd have no issues putting these on and running a fast 5K, as well as slogging it out over a full marathon. Now as far as price, the Gel Noosa Tri 12 comes in at 160 Canadian or about 130 US. And I think that's a fair price. You're going to get a shoe that's going to give you quite a bit of life, and one that you can do most of your training in, as well as obviously you can wear it on race day. So who is this shoe going to be for? Well, it's going to be for obviously triathletes who want a fun, fast looking shoe that's comfy, has all the triathlon-specific features to it. And it could also be for those of you that love the DS Trainer but want something in maybe more of a fun color, something that you can wear sockless. And I'm very happy with all the updates they've made from this, as this is a shoe, like I said, I've always wanted, and now I have one. So if you like the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe for more everything running, triathlon, and nutrition related.